And here's the 99. It's a hand crank. You've seen it this way before. I did, the motor is still right there. I haven't packed it up yet. I did test it out with the motor on it. I probably would have liked using it that way, but the motor is slow. This time when I put the hand crank on, I left all of the motor controller in the box. In the past I've taken it all out of there, and that would have made the case a little bit lighter, but I decided to leave it in there because what I might do at some point is have the motor rebuilt, and then that way all of that's still in there and I can just attach the motor. But in the meantime, when you do this, don't forget you have to adjust the bobbin winder so that it's all the way toward the back of the bracket. And I had to build up the hand wheel, a spoked hand wheel, a little bit, but I put a piece of treadle belt on there. And now I can wind a bobbin without a problem. If you don't do those two steps, the bobbin tire will not contact the hand wheel. The spoked hand wheels are a different diameter than the solid electric hand wheels. But other than that, now my only panic is, how am I going to ruin the machine? Because, I'm a pen and ink artist and I don't wear white because I end up with ink all over me, and that's been my fear with my grandmother's machine, that I'm going to do something. And in fact, I had put a felt under the seam allowance and now have that little felt mark. So, but this is probably, the machine is probably 20 pounds without a motor, and if I add another 10 for the case, so we're still talking 30 pounds. I can take this out of the case and carry it around like that. I could put it in a tote bag. It will work on the table without a case. It's just that the bentwood cases are nice. Now, the handle on the hand crank sticks out too far to fit this case with the lid on. So if I pack it away, I have to take the hand crank off. And you want to make sure you don't leave the hand crank in the middle of the bed to scratch everything up. So here we go, we're cranking. Now the first thing I want to test on the 99 is 6 layers of muslin by hand crank, because like I said on the face masks, if for some reason I decide not to use disposable mask material, I will be using 3 layers, 3 open pieced layers of muslin, and in order to, for the inner liner on the mask, and in order to stitch those pieces together, I need to be able to sew through 6 layers of muslin. So we are fine. Look at that. And that's, this machine has more or less, I've used it as a hand crank a few times, periodically, maybe for like a month at a time, but the rest of its life, it's been an electric, with that original motor on it. And look at that. Right through 6 layers of muslin. So there's my inner lining on face masks. And the torque is different. When you have a motor on, it's about the tightness of the belt, the health of the motor, in this case with a knee bar, how well the knee bar turns. But when you have a hand crank, it's all about your elbow. And this will be wonderful.